welcome to Time Out with Joy Benson, episode 5. I am Joy Benson and I am a senior HR specialist and training consultant of over 15 years who loves to change lives. I am your workplace and business coach. So let's delve into today's question. Good evening, Mrs. Benson. My name is Carmen. I work in a large department in my company and I am the admin manager of that department. I work with senior colleagues on different departmental and company projects. There is a particular manager that I have received complaints about as being overbearing and a bully. His subordinates walk on eggshells around him as they don't know what might set him off. I have personally experienced him. I intentionally avoid working on projects that he is the project lead. He has very poor communication skills, lousy interpersonal skills, and can be manipulative. Let me share my personal experience working with him to give you a better understanding of what I am referring to. I was paired with him to work on a particular project. He was completely hands-off from the project, and I did all the heavy day-to-day work, which I honestly didn't mind, but at some point the project ran into some challenges. By the way, I should mention he was the source of the challenge. Instead, he distanced himself when he saw the amount of trouble he caused and pointed fingers at me. I rescued the project and he took all the credits for its huge success. I wasn't even featured in his project report as having worked on the team. I made up my mind never to work with him. How do we address such poor behavior, especially since he's a very senior manager and one of our lead salespeople? Thank you. Hi, Carmen. I will answer your question from two perspectives. Number one, the staff perspective. Number two, what the company or department should do. In this episode, I will answer from a staff perspective. Dealing with a difficult boss can make an otherwise enjoyable work very tedious and suck out any joy from going to work. In some cases, it becomes traumatic and you find yourself talking yourself up every moment to just get through the day. You must not allow yourself to become that person. There's a popular saying that people don't leave jobs, they leave managers, and it's very true. I have had a first-hand experience of dealing with a difficult boss in my earlier work years. I wish someone told me what I'm about to tell you. Number one, have a conversation. Politely request for a meeting saying you would like to have a conversation with them on your work. In that meeting, be honest about your feelings while being professional. Don't make the conversation personal. Focus on the main issues, not their personality. Say exactly what work areas that you struggle with whilst working with them. Ask them about their expectations of you and how best they can think you can work with them. Ask about areas they think you should improve on. In all of this, listen actively. Hear with your ears, your eyes, and your heart. In situations where you have a boss who uses harsh, vulgar, and abusive words to communicate their displeasure, calmly let them know the hurtful effect of their words on you, and you will kindly appreciate if they didn't use such words. Frame your words carefully and avoid discussions that seem to attack your boss' personal character. Focus on the work. Be polite, firm, and professional. Number two, understudy your boss and manage them. Everyone can be managed once they're understood. And yes, you can manage your boss. It's called managing up. The secret is managing them without them knowing. How do you do this? Simple. Study them. Understand what drives them. What is important to him? How does he measure success? And what does he think about failure? What does he appreciate more as against what he despises? What is his preferred communication style? Emails, phone calls, instant messages, in-person drop-ins, or lengthy memos? Observe your boss's behavioral style, leadership style, his preferences, and what upsets him. Then adapt to them. The more you can adapt to the style of working, the more he will really hear or see your work. Adaptation takes time, but keep at it even when you forget. Jump in their shoes and look through their eyes at assignments and task giving. You will find new and helpful insights on how he expects you to carry out that task. This will help you better position yourself to achieve the desired results and manage expectations. Number 3, support them. Yes, I know. I can hear the groan in your voice. But hear me out. Helping your boss achieve his goals makes you better at your work. It's counterproductive to sabotage his efforts or be passive aggressive. Your focus should be on the company's goal and not a particular individual's behavior. When you're good at your work, no matter how badly behaved your boss is, it shines through, and your boss' ineptitude will eventually catch up with him. So choose to focus on his strengths and proactively work around his weaknesses. Anticipate his needs or problems before they arise. For example, your boss just had a difficult meeting. Give him space to cool up before bombarding him with work. Document his interactions if he easily forgets his instructions. If he's slow to respond to urgent messages, keep working on the assignment and send frequent reminders on things that require his express approvals. The list goes on. Bottom line, make yourself indispensable and someone your boss can rely on to help him do his job. Number 4, report to the head of department or HR. If after all you have done and your relationship has not improved, it's obvious that you can't work with this person, then it's time to take it to your head of department or HR. I will strongly advise that before taking the step, have documented evidence of the bad behavior or bullying. When speaking to higher-ups or HR, speak from a professional angle with preponderance of evidence of maltreatment, discrimination, bullying, whatever the case may be. State facts. Don't be personal about it. Address the main issues of conflict with the different ways you have tried to resolve it and improve the relationship. Don't badmouth your boss. I know it might be difficult, but restrain yourself. Badmouthing paints you in a poor light. Don't forget you want to look like the reasonable one and that your boss is the one causing all the problems. You can ask for a transfer to another department, but before you do, carry out personal research on if such things are possible in your company and how you can go about it. Now, another option is the exit choice. This can be considered if the situation is really bad and there's no foreseeable resolution of the matter. I will point out here that you carefully weigh your prospects in the job market and prudently take a decision, being fully aware of your circumstances and the chances of a quick hire after quitting this job. Who knows, you can decide to go into business for yourself. Wahoo! This was a long session. So we will look at part 2 of this question in the next episode. So Carmen, implement the above tips and see a change in your workplace. I am having a masterclass this month of March titled How They Do What They Do, a guide to effective time management. Our workplace is increasingly fast-paced and so our lives. So many activities to do in a 24 hours period. 24 hours never look so short and you find yourself constantly stressed, exhausted, and to top it all, you seem to be lagging at work or playing catch up with your business. Well, it's time to live your life on your terms. This masterclass is designed specifically for you. Let me tell you why this course is important. If you want to grow to become an executive leader or even a top functioning manager, there are certain soft skills you must master. Hard skills are not enough for a promotion. You can have technical expertise, but without the required managerial soft skills, you will have a supervisor who doesn't have your hard skills, but possess the required soft skills for the position. People are passed over for promotion simply because they lack the requisite management skills needed to deliver at that level of leadership. Who will want to entrust their business, money, or team to someone who can't even manage their own time? Mastering the skill of time management is a game changer. in making you a highly productive individual with even moments to spare to enjoy life and go on adventures. Now imagine adding this management skill to your technical skill. Wow! You are the ultimate candidate for the job, promotion, or even business contracts. Click on the link below to register and make payments. It's a limited class, so quickly register and confirm your payments. The date of the training is Saturday, the 23rd of March 2024. It's a virtual class, so you can connect from anywhere around the world. The class fee is $12 or 20,000 naira if you are in Nigeria. Check the bio for the registration link and account details. Or you can call or send a message to 2+234 81 28 23 82 23 for more information. Or send us an email at upswingcorporate@gmail.com. You can follow me on LinkedIn at Joy Benson. See you next week and have a great week.